Facebook, hello YouTube. Okay, today we are going to be making these awesome blueberry muffins right here. Yummy. Don't they look so delicious and evil? But guess what? They're only 75 calories, they're healthy, and they make perfect snacks for if you run out of the house and you forgot something, or you forgot to pack a lunch, or you just need something to snack on. These are perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with what you will need. You are going to need some whole wheat flour or flour of your choice, gluten-free of course, some stevia in the raw, which looks like this, some walnuts, but they're gonna need to be chopped. You can either buy them chopped or you can buy them like this, and of course put them in the food processor like I always do. Some unsweetened applesauce, vanilla Greek yogurt. I love Chobani, it's so yummy. Vanilla extract, baking powder, ground cinnamon, and an egg. That's gonna be for the batter. And of course, we can't forget the blueberries. That's gonna be for the batter. After we're done making the batter and we throw the cupcakes into the oven, I'm gonna show you how to make your protein glaze. But let's go ahead and start by putting our ovens on 350 degrees, okay? So the first thing that we are going to do is mix flour, 1.5 cups of flour. So let's go ahead. We're gonna put it in our mixing bowl. 1.5 cups. Now usually this will make about anywhere from 12 to 16 cupcakes. It depends on really how big your cupcake baking pan is. And me, I like to put a lot of mix in my cupcakes. So, okay, so we're gonna mix this. We are going to mix 2 teaspoons of our baking powder. I have messed up before and I have confused teaspoons with tablespoons. When it comes to baking powder, that's not fun. 3/4 cup of our stevia. Seems like a lot, but it's really not, I promise. It actually sets perfect. It makes the muffins that perfect sweetness. It's not too sweet either. Okay. What else do we need? We need our cinnamon. We're gonna do 2 teaspoons of this. Mix it together real quick. All right, we're gonna set that to the side. Grab a whole nother mixing bowl. Egg. Two teaspoons of your vanilla extract. 1, 2. 5 ounces. 5 ounces of this. I had to eyeball it, but really, if you think about it, it's one of those little small cups of yogurt. It's not too bad, not too hard to eyeball 5 ounces. But if you have a wet measuring cup for the wet ingredients, that's perfect. You can even use, the first time I ever made these, I cheated because I don't have a wet ingredient measuring cup, so I used this. It has the ounces on there. A little messier, more dishes, but hey, trial and error. Okay, so we have our egg, our vanilla, our yogurt, And what are we missing? Applesauce. Again, we're gonna do 3/4 cup. Three. Okay, now we're gonna mix this all together with our whisk. It should come out to be like a brownish type color. Okay. We have our dry, we have our wet. We're gonna take our wet and just dump it in there like so. And go ahead and mix it. Now, because we don't all use the same brand of ingredients, it will not turn out the same. Your mixture won't turn out the same. Some of it will come out cookie dough-like. It'll look like a doughy consistency. Some of it will be more wet, more runnier. So, if it's a doughy consistency, you are going to use about a cup of almond milk. Let me grab that. Alrighty. So, you're gonna use your Silk unsweetened almond milk. So if it's doughy, if your recipe ends up doughy, your mix, then you're gonna add a full cup of almond milk. But if it ends up like this, not so doughy, I added a little less than half a cup. So what I did was I took my half cup and I maybe filled it barely to the line. So, because you really don't, for this you won't need a lot of it since it's already runny. So put this here. Mix, 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 mix. Now what you'll need to do with this mix is add your blueberries. But we're going to fold those in or stir them in. You can use a spoon or you can use a rubber spatula. Okay. It's about 2 to 3 cups, but they're blueberry muffins, so you can add as much as you want. So I'm going to add about 3 full handfuls of blueberries. Gonna fold them in like so. Put a little more in there. Love blueberry muffins. Alrighty. Once you have that, your mix will be complete. So we're gonna come over here and grab our muffin tin. Now, everybody knows me, I love to be decorative. Purple's my favorite color. Got some of these. Animal print, I couldn't find cheetah. Everybody knows I love cheetah, but next best thing is zebra. And of course, for Ivan or the guys in your life, I got football ones as well, because pretty sure they don't want to be eating muffins out of little girly muffin tins. Okay, so what we're gonna do, let me rinse this real quick, is we're gonna take our 1/3 of a cup right here. We're gonna fill it up like so, and then we're gonna just drop it in. And you want it to be kind of full. And it might take a little bit longer to bake, but that is what it'll look like. And then we're going to take our chopped almonds, or the almonds, walnuts that you put in the food processor. And then you're just gonna top it. So, let me go ahead and top these, and I will show you what it's supposed to look like. Alrighty, so we're ready to put our muffins into the oven. So we're gonna let those bake, depending on your oven, you're gonna let them bake anywhere from 14 to 18 minutes. So last time I made these, it took about 18 minutes. All right, so next we are going to make our protein glaze, which is super simple and super easy. So we're gonna use some vanilla protein if you have it. You can use any kind. You can use the Whey-Bolic Extreme, Promosil, my favorite, Body by Vi. It's so yummy. So you're just gonna take a scoop, 1 scoop. It doesn't seem like it makes a lot usually, but believe me, it makes just enough. Then we are going to grab our itty bitty baby whisk and our almond milk. We're gonna pour a little bit at a time and whisk, 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 whisk. So the whole point is to have it thick, but not too thick to where it looks like that. And thin, but not too thin to where it's too runny. Because remember, it's a glaze. So, let me see. Oh. So we're gonna need to add a little bit more protein powder, because like I said, we want to be able to drizzle it on top of the muffins when they're done. So you continue to mix and pour a little in at a time, because again, if you pour it all in there and then it ends up that it was too much, then you'll be adding more milk and then going back and forth. So remember, just a little bit at a time, and you'll know the consistency is right when. Okay. Once you're done, should look a little like this, okay? So you can do an icing consistency, or you can do a glaze. I like the glaze better because then you can just take a spoon and drizzle it over. Alrighty, so there's your protein glaze. It tastes super, super, super good. And our muffins are in the oven. But once they're done, they will look like this. So if you make them and you try them, let me know what you think. If you like them, if you love them, and let me know what else you would like me to make. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think and have a blessed day.